think we're live now. All right, let's see how this works out. So, okay, who we have? How we doing, everybody? Yeah, I figured it would take at least, not me being selfish, at least a minute for somebody to show up. So, thank you for helping my anxiety there. So, happy Saturday, everyone. Yeah, gonna wait for a couple more people to show up, but hope everyone today has been more blessed than stressed as usual. What'd you guys get into today? Yeah, setting up that grill earlier was it was a show. It was definitely a show, but we got it done. Just you eat the instruction manual. Just go with what you feel, man. You know how to cook. Set it up. Matt Stevens, my friend. Yeah, actually, I had a couple things I was actually planning on doing today, and then received some upsetting news today, and I was kind of thrown off. But yeah, if y'all could keep Matt Stevens in your thoughts and prayers, that would be much appreciated. Not going to get into details. Oh, summer. Yeah, there you go. I think my comments are a little delayed. There we go. Let me set this to all comments. Okay. No, we're good. I think I'm on all comments. There we go. All right. But yeah, once again, I really had, it's like every other stream. No real plans. We just kind of shoot the shit, see what we want to talk about. If you guys want to see me pour up something and then go from there as usual. I also know it's Saturday, so people have real ass lives to live. Might be out on dates, might be doing adult things, so totally get it. Can I mod you? No, I am not giving out any more wrenches. That is, you know what's funny? I've been waiting for that first "Can you mod me" comment. That actually makes my day as a lowly streamer. So that's amazing. Beer Gut Garage. Okay. All right. So we got some comments coming in. Mods, you know what to do here. No, if you're not a troll, welcome in. I really appreciate you stopping by. If it's your first time here, it's yet another whiskey stream. We pour up Glencairns, we shoot the shit, we support the community. How's my day been going? It was pretty awesome. So, you know what? Even if I'm setting myself up with a troll here, someone else is going to ask. So, went to the grocery store today. Picked up about $400 worth of food for the daycare, and came back home and built a new grill. Pretty simple Saturday. It's kind of nice though. It's so funny. My comments will be nothing, and all of a sudden it's like 5, 6 at one time. Someone's hitting the heart emojis. That's awesome. All right. So Sheena, who here has not chosen something yet for me to drink? See something, say something. You steal for a living. What do you steal? I'm actually curious what the punchline is here. What do you steal for a living? Rock. Oh, mm, Summer. Keep that on the list for later. I don't want to start with Rock Hill just because that bottle is not easy to come by at any kind of decent price. Oh, look at Sheena. So I guess the trolls have already shown up. God, I love y'all so much. From the bottom of my heart, I love you trolls so much. I'll tell you what, since I'm in the mood for it, you got Bacardi. These comments. Okay. Sheena, it's fun though. It's and I've told you all the backstory as to why the troll army seems to, attach themselves, but so this is something I can't pronounce. I don't know if it's Tokaji, Tokai. I hear people say it differently. It's the Penelope where they age it in Hungarian wine barrels. Andrew, Sheena, don't tell me what to do as I'm doing it. You see, no, you're good. I'm just messing with you. You may make an old fashioned. All right. Andrew, do you know how to make your own simple syrup? What's up, Will? How you doing, bud? So if any of you like your whiskey that's aged in certain wine barrels, I'm not a huge fan when it's aged in Cabernet, but when it's aged in a sweeter barrel like the Hungarian wine is, you get to taste the wine and the whiskey. It's just awesome. And there's there's no real burn to it when you drink it. It's just a smooth whiskey, and it finishes with that wine back end. I like it. All right, what do we got going on? Everyone's actually being nice. Okay. You know what? By the way, I'm not giving anyone else mods because I don't want to be like it's all blue in your chat room. Well, you know what? Because people like me and I have friends, but no more mods. I think we're pretty well set on mods. Watch, there's gonna be some random person that hits me up, and I'm like, what's one more? But no, no more mods. It's really weird when you see a whole bunch of heart and laugh faces come up at the same time. So I don't know how to judge that. You love me, I'm silly, whatever it is. You're still here. What's that say? Who do you, Andrew? Who do you think I'm picking? Take Andrew's mod. Andrew, do you have a troll? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, Andrew, you're right. Whoa. Okay, this is getting really interesting. Okay. All right, Shrek is okay. You understand why I have to question certain things, you know? Oh wait, hold on, Matt, hold on. Wait, Andrew, are you saying Shrek is cool because another mod just kind of deleted his ish? So, Andrew, I'm about to take your wrench for a. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Andrew, type again for me. Type again. I just wanted to make his day. So Shrek is a troll? No, I gave it back. I gave Sheena. That was me messing with him. Andrew, go ahead and get rid of Shrek, buddy. Andrew, I was just messing with you, dude. You know I wouldn't actually take your wrench. You know what? Actually, Andrew, I've thought about this. Do I let the mods have a fun night where we welcome in the trolls as I just sit and watch what y'all do? I think that might be a decent idea. Maybe not tonight. I'm gonna let Matt hide whoever he wants to. But anyway, so I thought about doing that. We just kind of, let the bridge down on the moat, welcome in the trolls, see what happens. Although with some of the comments they do, it's like, how much am I willing to suffer of idiots? Because, and I actually do respect how in depth they go on their Google searches to find out things about me. But to just keep posting it and this and that's like, yeah. No, Matt, I think Shrek was a troll. Matt, I think you're good, buddy. I think you're good. You know what? I need to actually Google on YouTube if when trolls send haha faces, if it actually shows on my end. Or if it helps. I don't know. So, Matt, do you see anything you want me to try? Or you're curious about? Because I know Matt's got that old Forester copper that, oh my goodness, I've been dying to try. Bunch of ha-has coming in. Love it. Love to see it. Up to me, anything I want. I'm so glad that I hold myself away from that sentiment because every bottle I have would be open. So, um, so what was it last stream? It was Eagle Rare. It was that little baby Sazerac bottle. I did the Maker's Mark. Tell you what. So, yeah, John J Bowman single barrel Virginia release. 55 to 60 bucks if you can find this bottle. Pick it up all day, every day. And Virginia goes through times where you'll see a whole case on the shelf, then you'll see none for 2 weeks, another case, 3 bottles, no bottles, a whole case. But I think they're finally starting to slow down, at least for now, from what I've seen. Sheena, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not taking time out of my day to Google right now, but I would assume it's trolls or idiots or other people that are just have literally nothing to do. And I've admitted this stream is it's a bullshit stream. We're here to just have fun, drink some whiskey, and have good conversation. I would love for Andrew to go live with me. I'll do that any day of the week. All right, so there we go. Don't want to struggle like Joe Unfiltered here. All right. So it's been a couple months since I actually had some of this. But it's 100 proof, so 50% ABV, nothing too crazy. It's definitely not something I would use for a cocktail. Mama Aguas probably would. But it's definitely a good sipping whiskey, and there's a lot of other things coming out of Virginia right now. But for the price point and what this is, it's a shame that you can only find it certain times of the year. I'm also going to have to Google if I can, like, shut off the heart and laughing emojis, because I thought I would keep them just to be like, all right, give people an option to react, because I don't have super chats. But see, I'm not like Joe Unfiltered where I'm going to smell like blackberry cobbler and might be a little tobacco in there or all things man, but there's no nose burn. It makes it invites you and it makes you want to take a sip. And see, this is one of the things maybe I should have done my research, because, you know, other streamers like Joe Unfiltered, Whiskers, they're able to tell you this is 50% in this rye, this. I don't know what it is. I actually just looked on the label to try and cheat. Can't do it. I just know it tastes really good. And it's 55 to 60 bucks. Buy it. Hold on, let me catch up here. There's my guy. See? He's like the Avengers. Just say his name, he'll assemble. Hey, Matt. Hit me up later, bud. Okay? Hey, Joe, you're here. All right, I have a question. People that you hide from the channel, can they still mash the ha-has and the stupid emojis on the right side of the screen and it shows up on my end? Well, you know what? I've suspected that. He's just got like a whole like spreadsheet on his left, like, oh my, yep, that's what that tastes like. No, they can't. Oh, so it's just some random person. Okay, well. I guess that makes it funnier for them. Like I say, laugh away. You're mashing the emojis on my live, not the other way around, but I'm glad you're here. Joe, what am I? Okay, Joe, what are my tasting notes supposed to be from this? Because I don't know if you heard me when I was just saying it's amazing. 55 to $60. You should pick one up. You don't see that often, even though you know cherry, sweet oak. Okay, all right. Oh, let me get serious. So I can definitely smell the oak you're talking about. Sweet oak, cherry, sweet oak. Yeah, I would concur. I would concur. But when people, I think a lot of people new to whiskey, when they hear cherry, they're thinking like it's going to be maraschino mixed with like a piece of wood. That's not how that works. Because I've seen some of your videos where like I can taste the stone fruit, this and that, and I was like, okay, I've tried the exact same bottles you have. I'm like, it takes me a second to realize what you mean by stone fruit or baking spice. Sometimes baking spice is super forward, and it's like, yeah, that's what that is. Other times I just know it doesn't burn my palate and it tastes really good, and I got it at cost. So go me. Whoever is doing this, maybe it's just because you want me to acknowledge it, but your thumbs are doing overtime on these emojis. Like, I hope your lady or man is super pleased, or like you just dominate at like arcade games. I imagine you are just like just nonstop claw machines, pinball. You're just all over the damn place. Yuck it up. I'm here for you. Joe's my cherry pie. Oh, don't make me sing the song. I'm not drunk enough for karaoke. Little vanilla on the finish. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I just looked up at my live view count. Oh, I'm down to 7. Oh no. Woe is me. It's all good. It's a Saturday night. Can taste artificial medicinal, which is not. Oh. See, Will, that's where I lean sometimes. It's like Vicks Chloroseptic with like 60% ABV sometimes. You want me to sing sober or wasted? So you want to hear the radio voice? Is that what we want to hear? Not gonna happen. Not tonight. So Joe, I don't know if you saw, but this is what I started with. The bottle still exists. It's still around. You know, it's not kilt yet, but just it's so good. It's so good. My goodness, those emojis are flying in. Whoever you are, you're a gentleman or lady and a scholar. So Joe, you have picked enough times. Honestly, I had a whole bunch of ideas with what I was going to do today, and then I was telling people I received some upsetting news from a good friend today, and my mindset just kind of went to chilling and building a grill and just kind of doing adult things. But as usual, if someone wants to talk about something, bring up a subject, chat wants to go back and forth, and I just chime in, whatever it is. But I definitely don't want to crack open another new bottle tonight. I already did the Bowman, did the whole cork pop. So, but if anyone wants to see something, Homeless guy that had the. Yeah, but okay, so Will, I think he was actually famous before he was homeless. Oh, I think he wasn't always destitute before he would like. Let's see what we got here. Potentially, yes, I get it. YouTube, thank you for that. Okay, okay, it won't let me. You won't let me see my own messages hidden for review. YouTube can suck it. No, YouTube, please let me keep going. No, but Will, that guy, he was speaking like this before he's living under a bridge, you know. Oh, Joe, I didn't even notice you were still here, buddy. That's no, you're good. It's really weird. I can't like literally click a message. It just tells me yes, it's potentially hidden. Okay. Oh, mods, she's oh my goodness. Vanacita, how are you doing, my dear? Welcome into my humble live stream. Thank you very much for showing up. Mod, she's good. She gets a pass. You because I'm a new stream, YouTube will limit comments or viewers sometimes. Like I've had people message me saying it wouldn't let me view because yeah. Oh, I'm doing well. Just doing another impromptu stream after a day of shopping for the daycare and building a grill, tending to plants, you know. Super single adult male things. But how are you doing? I wish Joe was still here. Maybe I should wait for Joe to get back so I can show him how to properly open a bottle. Because that man, if you've never seen Joe Unfiltered Shorts, that guy with corks is just, it's just all thumbs. I realize I have a big dome, people. Sorry. It's worse when I have to zoom in. Well, you know what? That's a very tasty and good looking idea, like a whiskey daycare. But no, I mean, imagine all the wives getting pissed off when you let their husbands get too drunk. Like imagine Sheena drops off Andrew for the day, and I'm like, I'll take care of him. Don't you worry. Just sign here, here, and here because I need waivers. And then she shows up, and Andrew is just three sheets to the wind, and it's my fault. I mean, you dropped him off. But a whiskey daycare, we're on the same page, Will. We could make it work. You're done with school this. I am one. Wait. Holy crap! Really? So, excuse me. So, Venecita, we're on the same page, and I'm very happy to hear that from you because we chat other places. So that's awesome to hear because I've been curious about how school's been going and this and that. So that's amazing. Yeah, being single, honestly, it's one of those things where it's. Yeah, I actually went out today. You got $400 worth of groceries, and you got a whole bunch of single moms out there. Like, that man's got 2 carts full of food. Who's he buying for? Yo, holla at your boy. Yeah, well, Sheena, you're Yeah, no, we're not gonna get in. Yeah. No, Venice, you're right. So I'll be a full journeyman this October. I'm actually done with all of my schooling. So I don't have to go to night classes after work anymore. I don't have to miss a day of work to go to school from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's so I'm done with the schooling part of my apprenticeship. October I'll be a full journeyman. Sheena, it's not about it. All right, so Sheena, I realize how I look. I'm a solid 6.5 to 7 out of 10. Now when I clean up, like you put me in a suit, this and that, finding a woman isn't the issue, right? Not to say I'm God's gift to women. Pause. Start a conversation with a woman. Be honest. It's I am looking for a decent woman in life. It's not hard for me to start a conversation with one. It's difficult for me to keep being interested in one that thinks 2 plus 2 is potato, or that we all know what it is. Women don't like dumb men, and men don't. We're not gonna get into that. But if all I wanted to do was to bun up with somebody, I wouldn't be single right now. I could easily just go onto a dating app and be like, "Hey, how you doing? You want to go for a date? Yeah, it's cool. You want to start dating? All right, let's go." What's the point? What's the point? I'm 39 years old as of this last month. Why would I waste my time expending time, energy, finances to a woman that's like, this isn't going to work? Well, yeah, I've kind of figured that, and it's my fault for no. If I'm worth your time, you're worth my time. It's a two-way street. Because I'm a goofy son of a bitch, but you're gonna know that I care about you. Like you're gonna get flowers, a post-it note, and like a little mini, and like some Reese cups to start your day. You know, maybe don't start the day with your mini, but you ladies know where I'm going. All right, what do we got? What do we got? No, I'm not interning. I work my ass off every day. Andrew dropped 40. Okay, okay, okay. Love you too, Sheens. All right. I'm dumb as you're dumb as shit. Okay. Venecita, I have an associate's degree. I was that person that was told you should go to college after high school. My degree is excuse me, it's in anatomy and physiology. I went to school to take x-rays and eventually be a radiologist. The school I was going to right before I graduate switched their licensure over from a full scope to a limited scope, which means my degree was pointless. I could no longer take x-rays of the spine, skull, anything other than like hands, feet, or extremities. So I spent all this money going to school and getting a degree, and now my license, because of technicalities, won't get me a job anywhere doing what I want to do. So I went back to managing restaurants, which is, God, by the way, y'all sitting in a drive-thru understand it is organized chaos working, but I was good at it. But so I was 31, no, 32, and I was like, you know what? I got to make a change. I went, Mama Spencer. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for just seeing you. I'm rambling about myself. Story time with Joe. So, had the college degree. I'm managing restaurants. I'm working nights and weekends. Health insurance is non-existent. Dental, this, that. So, what do? Do you just keep not wallowing? You make a life change as a man. I had responsibilities. I had my ex and her 2 sons. and this and that. So I applied for a local union, easily passed their test because I'm no dollard, and they were like, hey, we really want you to be in our apprenticeship. So October of 2020 is when I started, and that was during COVID. So I've got a full tool belt on and a mask and a hard hat, just looking all kinds of ridiculous, right? I'm going to work like just smell my own minty breath after brushing your teeth, and it's just like and by the way, I have no ass, no tuchus. I have extreme long back, so it's like I've got to cinch up my tool belt. Like I got to go. I got to be toy like a toiger. And it's like, you know what? I'm doing this for me and mine. And so, wow, I'm rambling. 2025 October this year, I'll officially be a journeyman. No more having to wait for my full benefits. I'm still going to get taxed out the ass for union dues and this and that, but I'll officially be making my full wage, and yeah. Smoked my first drink, and it's kind of, Andrew, no, you didn't. You gotta send me pics for proof. And Venecita, she's good. I don't I'm not ignoring that question. I just a lot of trolls like to show up, so I don't want to talk about her too much. With all due respect to you, my friend. So, speaking of pecan wood, outside of just smoking whiskey glasses or your other glasses, if you cook chicken wings, use pecan wood. Throw that in with your coals. It's a game changer. I'm telling y'all. Pecan wood with chicken wings. Whiskey with waters. You're here to learn some whiskey. Okay, well, any questions you have, I promise you will be better answered by some people in chat. I just know what's amazing and the things that I would not ever spend too much for. And yeah. Whoever's hitting the ha-has, it's amazing. Peach or mesquite. Water. Andrew, peep the name. Is that where the name is? I like, bruh. You literally showed up because of what my last name is, and you want me. I mean, I gotta stay hydrated also. So. So someone actually sent me a message today. They're like, you should do a bottle kill of this. Yeah. No, with all due respect, you can. I love you. I'm not going to mention your name. But no, I will never do a bottle kill of something where I. What kind of sense? What kind of sense would that make? I mean, I do want to taste it though, so that's a given. That's a given. So, Old Fitzgerald 7. So, from my ignorant understanding, they've got a 7-year, which has your normal cork top. Once you start getting to 8, 11, 13, that's when you get the decanter style tops, the ones that look super fancy. This was, I think, $60. And essentially, it says it's your key to hospitality because it's a bottle good for every occasion. So we're going to rock it. Once again, when Joe Unfiltered shows up, he will tell you tasting notes. I just tell you what tastes good and what's worth your money if you can find it at a cost. These haha emojis are making me actually kind of chuckle a little bit. And once again, I think this is still the first week I've been streaming. Don't have the laptop set up. Don't have the iPad set up. I don't like wearing contacts. I also think I look a little goofy in glasses, but it's the only way I can actually see some of these comments. So definitely starting in the next week or two, I'm going to have a screen set up next to me. And I also have a friend that will help me stop setting up such shitty shorts on my channel. It's going to have some actual, maybe some intro music, other than me just taking pictures and being like, here's some Foo Fighters music for you. However, the amount of views I've been getting is kind of surprising. I've got one video that's up to like over 3,000 views for no dang reason. But hey, I think it's because I had bacon frying in the background. Everyone loves bacon. Old Fits. Andrew, Sheena, I'll send you a sample, knowing Sheena's not going to like it. Unless Al Gordon already did. Oh, Matt, I gotta send you pictures of like I bought so much bacon for the daycare earlier today. Like a third of the cart was just all like pork and bacon and meat products. It was amazing. In your all's opinion, what food pairs well with whiskey, if at all? Oh, is anyone answering questions in chat? You gotta answer questions in chat, mods. It's not all about me. So, Venecita, smoked meats, grilled meats. That's your number 1 and 2 options for when you're drinking whiskey. Okay. Okay, Sheena, that's my fault because like I'm not seeing and I have everything set to all comments. So Joe Flexo's how to not yet. Not yet. Summer always like if you're having a bad day, Summer is your best friend. She's gonna be like, hey, you know what? You're awesome. Gun show. It's not a gun, dude. It's not a gun. Look, see now I look emaciated. If I put myself at the wrong angle, I look like a damn toddler. Look at that. There's no muscle there. Lean a little closer, you know. Let's see that sick. Sheena, there's, you know what? I'm not. I've got a solid 4. There's like you can kind of like make out the other 2, but it's what I want. I want to look like Leonidas or like where they had the painted on abs from 300, because those weren't real. They weren't real. That was all just painted on. I tell you, yeah, big old cannons. There he is, Al Gordon. Save the chat from itself, my man. Al Gordon's here. Oh, gotta stretch. Excuse me. Sorry. There you go, Summer. You guys are ridiculous. I love it. Actually, you know, the fact that Mama Spencer shows up here actually means a lot to me. Because I'm kind of fond of her son Joe. Not just the name. We are simpatico. Share a lot in common. This has put me in a better mood. Matt. Dude, I love you to death, man. Man to man, no diddy, no homo. You know how much I love you. You're one of my best friends. I'm glad that I can help in any way for you today. You got me a little choked up. Let's get back to being men. Manly men. Drinking whiskey, right? Whiskey. We're going to sniff this. Smells like success, Matt. Cheers, Matt. Oil it up. Oh, like the Tin Man. I gotta grease my Hoosits. Excuse me. See, this is why I love you all. We're all here to support each other. Doesn't matter whose stream it's on. We all show up for each other. It's awesome to see. Men, manly men. Will, what do you want? Will, I know you're dying to hear me say something, so I'm going to give Will the chance to ask me what to say. And yeah. What do you want to hear, Will? What do you want to hear, baby? By the way, I know it's reversed, but it's always the Redskins. I'll call them the Commanders to be PC, but it's the GD Redskins always. That's what she said, Matt. Oh, 2.5. I'm sorry. 2.5 men. That took me a minute. It would take at least a minute for 2.5 men, right? It's not unusual to give Andrew a timeout. No, I'm kidding. Joseph has me taste different. So, Mama Spencer, when it comes to vodka, have you ever tried Chopin? Chopin? It's a potato vodka. Like, everyone hypes up Tito's for vodka, but Chopin is a potato vodka, and it is super smooth. And it's good by itself. Like, shake it with some ice, pour it in a shot glass, or make it with some martinis, or... Yeah, so Mama Spencer, Chopin. It's a great potato vodka. Yeah, see, Andrew gets it. It's not unusual. See, Andrew, you get me all kind of excited sometimes, bruh. Not gonna lie. Mama Spencer, I'll make sure to tell your son to buy you a bottle. Or 7. Like, yeah, they're... Name the movie. We're men in tights. Tights. Robin Hood Men in Tights, Will. Don't, oh my God. Sheena. Oh my God. The fact that you know that I know the lyrics is what makes this funny. What's up, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, pussycat? No, no, no more singing. Actually, Will, I'm one of those guys that remembers scenes from different movies, and I love when Blinken and Dave Chappelle are going back and forth. He's like, he's like, did you say hey Blinken or Abe Blinken? I said hey Blinken. And then the blind ass mofo runs into a tree. He's like, I can see. Nope. Or no, wait. I think he falls and then has sight. And then he's like, I can see. And then runs into a tree. He's like, nope, I was wrong. Al Gordon. Sorry, man. My bad, Al Gordon. I had a tiny bit of this to start with. The Tokaji, however you aficionados would like to pronounce this. Excuse me. Let me slow down a second. And then I was showing people the Virginia. That's local dialect. That's not me being anything else. The local Virginia, John J Bowman single barrel. And then Al, I was explaining. Someone texted me earlier asking me to bottle kill this OF7, and you know what? It's getting a little lower, but I'm not going to do it tonight. Yeah, Andrew, you're hooked now, aren't you? Like, it's once you smoke a glass, it's excuse me as I adjust my don't excuse me. No, Matt, that's cool, but Matt, are you partaking in other things? I would assume. I like that Will as a mod here. He gets me to think about different things. No offense to the rest of you. No, Matt, you're good, man. So, by the way, I'm going to ask you all a question. My dad, Papa Aguas. Oh, wait, out before. Okay. Oh, there he is. Card. What's up, my dude? Glad to see you, man. Whiskers here. Oh my goodness. Wow. You know what? Honestly, hold on. Let me get serious, fellas. Excuse me. It's a Saturday night. You all have ladies, children, and you real ass responsibilities, and you join my chat. I'm not gonna cry. I just want you to know that means the world to me, because I love every single one of y'all's content. I love our community. I just love shooting the shit. It's to have you guys show up. It kind of blows my mind in a way, and it's kind of a lesson to just kind of be nice to people, and liking whiskey will kind of connect you with a whole bunch of cool people. So let me get off my soapbox and put on my my Hoozits here and read some comments. Yeah, no. So listen, I literally started this stream as a way to just as a way between the days where other people aren't streaming. Us as a community can kind of just BS, have fun, do this, do that. Like I said, I'm not great at telling you what something tastes like. I am that guy that will tell you, you know what? You need a whiskey? You might want to try this. You might want to buy a backup. And because I live in Maryland, if I don't have a lottery, if I don't have points, I'm going to Virginia ABC stores, and I'm because I work early construction hours between like 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. I get out of work as they're dropping bottles. That's how I got the Jack 14. That's how I get. Finally, Kanan, I got the big boy of my Eagle. I finally have. Hold on. All right. Kanan, bruh. Finally got it for no other reason than just to have it. Why else would we buy this? Because you found it at cost. But I say all that to say this. You guys could be doing anything, and I appreciate you all very much. You guys post something, I'm always going to like it. I'll shout out your channels. I will do this. I will do that. I'm not here to take money from you, make money off of you. I literally just like the fact that I can spend my money and show you all what we can enjoy together. By the way, the that Castile pick from Brother Justice, if any of y'all didn't have a chance to buy that, you missed out. It was amazing. It's still amazing. Please sing Tennessee. Venecita, that's a good choice. Yes, thank you, Al. Chris Stapleton. All right, Righteous Brothers. I'm just catching back up. Oh, Hayden's here. Hayden, dude. I love when I see you on a Whisker, dude. I'm sorry. I'm just catching back up on comments, man. Trust me. See what I did there. I see what you all do there. That's why we're all friends. That is why we're all friends. But no, like I said, I really had no. Well, I did actually have a few plans today until some things happened in the day, and I was like, you know, let's just start another kind of random stream. Hold on. Why is Parker spelled? What is Par? No, is Parker actually spelled that way? Hold on. What am I seeing here? Hayden. That looks like Parak. Parak. You sound like a guy I'm going to call in like a call center when I'm trying to. Hayden Par. No, I'm just joking. No, it's just I thought it was my brain being like dyslexic for a second, but no, that's the way it's spelled. See, I respect that. So, Hayden, how long have you kept a typo? Sheena, he is definitely not Middle Eastern. That's a fun comment. He is definitely not Middle Eastern. See, I respect that. Okay. So Hayden, for me, that's all right. So Hayden, let's real talk this. So for one serious account, I won't mention the company, but I still use an email that ends in 6969 at Hotmail. It's not illicit, it's not illegal, but because I've had this one email for so long that ends in 6969, you can't get rid of it. There's nostalgia, and there's also because I don't remember the phone number linked to it. So there's that. I just keep having to change my camera up. You guys are fine. You're fine. Oh, I'm not trying to sit back here all superior. Like, excuse me. No, I'm really glad all of you guys are showing up. Like, I did all of my adulting duties today. Life is good, you know. More blessed than stressed. Just like hopefully all of you are. So why not just see what everyone's up to? And I feel bad because, like I said, I had a whole bunch of like, what's better, this or that? What would you rather drink? What's better on a hot summer day? You know. But I really don't have like anything super fancy to show for some of these high class dudes that have just shown up and have like I don't have floor shelves like Kanan does. I just I've got this, and I've got some other stuff at the other house. But last time I had some stacks, Sheena made me show my D. Yeah, and you know Mama Aguas had to take a little bit out of it, but Sheena, if you want to see the D again, you let me know. You're gonna butt. So, Kanan, do you use a funnel or do you just screw the bottle in? Like you pop the cork and just butt chug? Sheena wants to see the D. Sheena, I'll show you the D, but I gotta get back to my boy real quick. So, Kanan, is it funnel? Someone helps you out, or you just inquiring minds want to know? I gotta know. I gotta know. Now I'm curious. You set it down on the ground. Andrew, I'm not asking you with all due respect. That's interesting, though. Sheen, you gotta look out for your boy. Pop the cork with your butt. Everyone but the guy I want to give me an answer is giving me an answer. Let's see. Hold on. All right, well, moving on. A turkey baster. That could work. But imagine when, okay, no, actually, you don't want that because when you release your hand from the turkey baster, you're going to get like suction back up. Oh, no, Sheena, no. Mm, mm. I've heard stories of alcoholics going through great lengths to get themselves drunk. You know, you have the funnel up the butt. We've all heard these stories. But now I'm thinking about a turkey baster because it's you're gonna have truffle butter mixed with like 100 proof. Mm, mm, nope. I don't like that I'm a visual thinker because that's awful. That's awful. I like being, yeah, Tony, and I respect that about you very much. Tony, you know what? We got to connect more, man. We were there for a little bit, and then I kind of fell off with the personal messages, but we're going to definitely connect more, buddy. Wait, Sheena wanted to see the D. Doesn't mean I'm going to open it. Apparently 2024 was the first year they had a D release. Is it weird that, what do you mean by the word this? The word this is where I'm going to judge you here, Andrew. Matt, you know what, dude? I don't know. How else does everything get to anything else in chat, man? If Joe Unfiltered was here, he would be backing you up, Andrew. All right. No, you know what? No D yet. It's too early for the D. C. Okay. What do you mean I would be in the gutter? What do you mean by that? I'm confused. Oh, if I drank if I touched the D right now, I would 100% be in the gutter. Are you trying to be a friend right now? No, I'm getting it. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. Am I not getting it? Mama Spencer, where's your son at? He just kind of disappeared. I assume he's living his life, but I'm selfish. All right, so we're gonna put these back on the shelf because we're done with these. You need to see alcohol consumed. Okay. I'll tell you what, since Sheena convinced me to open up and get familiar. Let's use words. Let's enunciate. That's why I drink water. You got to coat the palate. Excuse me. But anyway, Sheena on one of my other streams was like, Joe, you should be more comfortable with letting people see your D holding in it. So, all right, we're going to test this out. So you can all see my D right now. Stag 2024 D. So, if you want something that's going to instantly hit you right in your face, bro. If you want something after you have experienced enough bad whiskeys that will let you know this is a good whiskey, bro. Will I pay over? No. If I can find a bottle of Stag for 150-ish, maybe, depending on the batch, maybe 170 something, I'm not paying anything 180, 200, anything plus that, because that's asinine. It is damn good. But any bottle of Stag, if you're paying $180, $200 plus, I'm not going to question you as a friend. I'm just going to question your judgments. You know, we can be friends. We can be friends, but you pay $200 for that. And it's really good. But now, when I was lucky enough to find it, when it dropped, this bottle was $60. Hate me all you want, but I didn't open it until on stream with you guys. I was waiting to show my D. I really was waiting to show my D live, you know, without getting banned. So, how many people can say that? You showed your D without getting banned. You're welcome. All right, Sheena, I'll be honest. When I first opened that bottle, it drank hot as hell. Like, there was an instant this before you got the tasting notes. Now you actually get tasting notes because some air has hit it. Joe and Filter could tell you what you're supposed to taste. I just know if you want to actually enjoy whiskey, sample it, sip it, enjoy your evening. It's not an everyday drinker unless you're Daddy Warbucks. And even if you were, how are you going to find that many bottles? Just because you might have tons of money doesn't mean you can always find the bottles. It's just really good. So, thank you. Now, I still have 2024 A, B, and C that remained open. I had another 24C, but anyone that knows me knows the story of Mama Aguas, where my very first batch of 24C went to making old fashions and cocktails. That bottle, I still have the empty bottle, just out of remembrance, because I don't keep a lot of empties, but it's the quickest bottle of allocated I've seen disappear in my presence outside of a party ever. She loved it, and I'm all for it. Queasy, what's up, dude? Yeah, Mickey, you know how it is, bruh. By the way, Mickey's my friend across the pond, so he's used to talking about bangers and meat and two veg. Let's see. I have missed a lot of comments. I guess which is good. I mean, because people are talking. Okay. All right. I ain't Gretchen Wilson, but I'm here for the party. That's awesome. Mickey, we don't talk about my DMs amongst friends. We've discussed this. Bro, don't make me hit the Popeye arms on you, man. We ain't doing that. By the way, Mickey is, like I say, he's from across the pond, so I like to hit him with the Austin Powers references many times. Oh, he shat on a turtle. They were all sixes and sevens. Tell him, Mickey. It's all good, buddy. Not sure if I brought enough water for the stream. Anyway, I'm not trying to force content, but if you guys have anything you want to talk about. Yeah, dude, don't. Yeah, but Mickey, I love Austin Powers, so and you know me, I make movie references constantly. Ah, Mickey, what have you seen me drink so far? What did you join into? Just me touching my D? I'm gonna get banned for that. I guarantee you I'm gonna get banned for showing my D like this. Let's talk about single malts. So, Queasy, the only thing I have single malt wise is still that whiskier pick. Because I'm not a huge fan of single malts generally. It has to because I so rarely get any kind of store pick, barrel pick, um, anything around me that's actually worth picking up. And anytime I've tried it outside of Kanan's release has been kind of garbage. Yeah. Well, that's why I was thinking about, when it comes to single malts, should I do also like a Scotch stream? But the kind of Scotch I like, I'm a huge Ardbeg fan. I don't like a whole bunch of I like the smoke. I want to taste like I'm drinking a smoked ham. That's the kind of Scotch I like. I like Sky. They make some good Scotch, but from for me, generally speaking, you get a better bang for your buck with whiskey or bourbon than you do Scotch. Now, some Scotch with the AM root, the Indian finishes, they can be good, but then you're also spending a premium to pick and choose what you want to like. So that's why I'm thankful for DC bars. I can go somewhere, I can be like, okay, you have this on your menu. I don't have to buy a whole bottle of something. I can actually try it before I buy it, and then, okay, let's go out and search for this. This is what I want. I'm going to find this. This will be a part of my collection. Whether it goes days, weeks, or months without being opened, cool. Some bottles I do tater. I have told you all, like my Jack Daniel's 14, I don't care how excited you get me on stream. I'm not that bottle is a complete investment for me until I find another one. that just is what it is. But other times it's like, you know what? YOLO, life is short. Whiskey's meant to be drank. Even if I can't find certain bottles again at the cost I did, you know, I can buy Pokemon cards and flip them. Certain bottles is like, okay, I know I'll never find it again or a backup, but let's drink it. Let's do it. My glass is empty, but I'm not sure if I want to touch my D again. By the way, Sheena, don't you worry. I haven't been touching my D that much that it's half gone. You got to pour up samples. Oh, the ha-has are coming back in. And now they stopped. Bastards. All right. Yeah, but Al, you have 2 JD14s right now. Excuse me, I'm a little rough. Yeah, Al, you've got everything, dude. Oh. I wonder if that's queasy hitting. Oh, there's Alan. Okay. Still not a reason not to crack it yet. Yeah, you guys are the devil on my shoulder saying, do this, do that. Crack it, do this. It's YOLO. It's no big deal. Oh, peacock in here. Let me fix that. There we go. So, Alan, you know what British idiom I want to use here? All right, mods. Because Queasy's here, I don't want everyone to be in blue, but I kind of want Queasy to be a mod. Are we all cool with Queasy being a mod? Are we all cool with Queasy being a mod? Because that man always responds when I'm on other, like, Queasy should be a mod. I'm gonna let Al Gordon decide. Wait, hold on. What am I cracking? What am I cracking again? What do you want? What am I cracking? Who's Philip? Who's Philip McCracken? What am I? What bottle am I gonna fill up? Mod him. That's Matt Stevens. Yes, Matt. Okay. Hook me up, Joe. Add as moderator. Is it managing or standard? You're gonna get standard for now, sir. Sorry. Oh, I'm cracking it. No, I'm definitely not cracking it, Mickey. Bro. Just because you're English doesn't mean you're gonna make me charmingly befuddled and crack my bottles, bruh. Nah. You're all 6s and 7s, mate. I'm not cracking my bottle. I'm not cracking it for you. I'm not cracking for anyone. So you can just jog on. Pour up the fits. Okay, you know what? All right. This is the bottle I said I wasn't going to bottle kill tonight. And I think... No, I tell you what. Queasy, you the new mod, right? So... Hold on. By the way. Just so everyone knows, this is how your boy operates, right? This one, damn near gone. But wait, there's more. With a fancy bag. And you know what? The bag is threadbare. It just sucks. Like, but anyway. So, I have a backup. Oh, let's not affront you with the visuals. It's so crazy because they had 6 bottles on a shelf with a bag. The other day, it was 6 bottles without a bag. well, since I have a backup, and since Queasy is a new mod, I'm going to pour a little more Old Fitz. Alright. Y'all know how it works. You got to turn your head and cough as they touch your bag. There we go. All nice and tightened up. Hashtag turn your head and cough. Is Joe unfiltered back yet? I want him to hear this. Hold on, we're going to do that one more time for Joe. Shout out to Queasy. By the way, not going crazy, right? Y'all are funny as shit. I gotta make sure I'm reading this shit right. Each case has 3 with bags and... Okay, Al, I didn't know that. See, Al is my Sherpa of everything awesome. So it's only a 6-bottle case with OF, Al, is what you're saying. So then that's weird that the store I was at, okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I'm just, okay. 3 with bags, 3 without. Why? But why would you do that to make whiskey hunters like fight over the ones that like you can touch the felt? Yes, Al, that was going to be what I was going to... So the store I went to had 2 cases, but excuse me, the ABC store I went to in Virginia is the highest grossing store. So the bag is okay, then hold on. The bag is $9.99 less? Andrew, I've already told you and Al Gordon, but I will go live with both of you. I don't know if I can do a three-way, no diddy, no giggity. Well, some giggity, no homo. But I've got Joe Unfiltered, Al Gordon, in no significant order, but you guys know who I want to go live with. Yeah, dude, Al, that's what I'm saying, buddy. It's Crown Royal produces way more bottles than this allocated. This bottle or this bag, like what it's... I'm not afraid to do this because it's gonna just... You can hear how cheap it is at the bottom. I mean, it's kind of like when your balls itch and you gotta like pinch scratch it. It's thin. There's you know, it just sucks. But we're gonna put that bottle back in its holster because, you know. But the fact that you know, that's why I didn't mind paying $60 for this, because if I walk in there and you show me this bottle and you try and undress a little bit, yeah, that bottle's now $120. Prices are rising, right? Hold on. Prices are always rising. Y'all know you like to see that. I'm not even touching it. That's just what happens with whiskey prices. Look at that. It just happens. But for you to ask me as a hard-working ass man, you know what? That bottle's at a premium. I have to make money. I respect that. However, I have the gift of gab. I'm always in here. I'm going to pay you more than most people do. Let's make a deal. Can we make a deal? You think I paid Emmett, or you think I paid secondary, tertiary, thirtiary, fourthary for that? No, because I'm not a damn idiot. Get to know people, and it does suck. It does suck. The biggest complaint I have of it all is after work, I go out, I'm searching for bottles. I just scored an amazing deal on the Jack Daniels 14. Now I'm spending 2 hours and 15 minutes getting back home in traffic. And I have real life responsibilities. So now I have to rush to get everything else done, even though I just scored. And it's priorities, but it's also like, I just scored a nice bottle. So what do I do? Keep scoring bottles. Take care of your responsibilities first. Take care of yourself second. Wait, Joe knows magic? Which Joe? I am missing comments. Oh no, not too many comments. Okay, dang. I was hoping for more. No, you guys are fine. I did not expect too many people to show up once again on a Saturday because it's Saturday. I'm a single dude just trying to do some random stuff. You guys have families, real lives, and I appreciate you showing up. How cheap is the bag now? Actually, you know what, Will, for you, I think I'm gonna give it to you for like, I want to pick like an arbitrary number, so I'm gonna say like $1.37 because it doesn't make any sense. It is fun to act completely random on a stream. Like, I didn't know the bag was gonna do that. How do you plan for something like that? It just does what it does. She sit back. So we've been going an hour and 27 minutes. Okay. Mama said it was magic. Oh, you want me to get back into references and stuff? Well, my mama said that that happiness comes from magic rays of sunshine. Come down me feeling blue. You know what? We're not gonna do that again. Andrew, Sheena, where are we at? I'm wondering if this might be a good time to kind of end things. Because I'm not providing much content, but also. Oh, Sheena. Oh my God. Oh, I did. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, wow. So, how long was it? That's one of those times where you just feel like a complete jackass. Like, my fat thumbs probably hit something, this and that, but I thank you all for showing up today. Actually, my plans tomorrow are to smoke a boneless leg of lamb because I set up that new grill that I got. And we're not going to talk about anything else about other streams, but I am not stealing other content. Y'all know what it is with me. You have seen my shorts, you've seen this and that. I am my own person. I try to bring more people together outside of other things, you know. Kanan / Whiskers not going live. Joe and Filter's not going live. Whiskeyland isn't going live. Okay, maybe I can find a time where we can all come together and just chill and chat, you know? So I thank you all very much. Excuse me. I thank you all very much for showing up to my stream every single time. It means a whole hell of a lot to me. I think probably more than you realize. And everyone that's been here, I have always responded to you. You hit me up, I'll hit you back. You subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. This is a fun community, and I just like having fun talking to people, and I don't mind showing my face, as weird as it may be, but I am practicing to be a mime, not bad. Okay, am I too expressive with my mannerisms? Good night, Will. Not even flexing. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Al Gordon, thank you. Will, we got Mickey, we've got everyone that showed up tonight. Joe and Filter, we got Queasy, we got Whisker, we got Sheena, Andrew. We've got everyone that showed up tonight. We're down to 4 viewers. It's time to end the stream. So, thank you once again. You could be anywhere else, but you were here with me. Hit you with the radio voice. Oof.